Hey, happy Cyber Monday, everybody. Chad here. You see I got the man cave a little Christmas themed, more than usual. And as you can see, there's only 27 days left until Christmas. Man, time just flies, huh? All right, so I've mentioned this in other videos, and in the description box of all my videos is a link to my Amazon shop where I've curated lists of stuff that you might want. I don't actually sell this myself. This is just, it's a wish list, but for everybody. So you can set, instead of putting together your own wish list, because believe me, this took hours and hours over the course of days. Just send your, wife, parents, kids, best friend, beer drinking buddies, whoever might be buying you Christmas presents. Instead of making your own wish list, just send them over to the link in the description below, or it's amazon.com/gigtube. It goes by GigTube because that's my main channel. That's my influencer status channel. So yeah, so let me show you the site. So this is what they will see on Amazon. So let me show you me on here. All right, so you can see it's not just these 10, 11 items here. These are just the cover pictures for the lists. And because this is the GigTube store, you'll see there's gig worker accessories on here and YouTuber accessories and stuff like that. So there's tons and tons of items on here. I am not going to go over every single one of them. I'm just going to show you what's on here. So this is what I call the man cave accessories. A lot of these are like really expensive, high ticket items, but some of them are actually, a lot cheaper and affordable. Like this one, the first one right here, I really love. This is a customizable neon beer sign. So whatever your name is, you can have it changed to that. And actually it's looks like it works with your app, so you can change the colors and things like that. In fact, you'll see lots of lights and stuff on here, some signs. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's awesome. These video game cabinets, and actually further down you'll see some more games. Here's some things I highly recommend. It's not really man cave because this is something you would take on the go. So this is your own breathalyzer. So if you go out to the bar a lot and you drive to and from the bar, maybe you should bring one of these along just in case, so you can see if you're legally allowed to drive. And it ranges in price from $20 to $100, and you get what you pay for. Although I will say something cheap is better than nothing at all. So here we got some bottle openers. Millennial Falcon bottle opener. That's pretty cool for all you Star Wars geeks. These bottle openers you just press it down and it preserves the cap perfectly flat for you. So if you collect beer bottle caps, that's a good one. Here we got some more gaming stuff, ping pong, cornhole, darts, pool table, all this, stuff like that. Foosball, air hockey, basically your own arcade. We got some little fridges here, ranging in size from this, tiny little 6-pack one to, I don't know, what does this hold? Like probably 30, 40 cans right there. We got the mini draft beer keg. So if you get actually this is basically to carbonate a growler. Or, if you need a full-on kegerator, this one, here's a single tap, here's a double tap. All right, so here we go with the signs. Actually, some of these, this Cheers one is the one right behind me, right here. And so is the best beer right here. There you go. Custom neon signs, so you can just get it to say, like, I would love somebody to get one that says Chad's Beer Reviews or Chad's Man Cave or something like that. Other beer, man cave signs, more custom neon signs, beer fridge, not place food in this containments or other fridge. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, so a lot of these, you can see, all you do is just look at it. You can see what it is. Got another bottle opener down here, lots of man cave stuff. This neon beer sign, that's pretty cool. I would like that one. More bottle openers that you just screw into the wall. More man cave signs. In fact, I have this one and that one. You can see it right behind me. And this wood one is over. You can't see it right now. Some growlers, keychain holder, and here's a beer bottle cap, like collector board. All right, so let's keep going here. How about the beer books? This isn't even like. This is just a fraction of the beer books available on Amazon. I just kind of put like the most highly recommended ones, especially tasting beer, which there is now a second edition of, and I have both editions. That's why if you look in the background of my videos, you'll see 2 of these. It's because I have both the first and second edition. Highly recommend. This is a great beer 101 book, of course. Handbook of Porters and Stouts. That is the book that I actually co-wrote. Although I will say, if you buy this on Amazon, I do not get I don't get any royalties or anything off of it. Although I do have 6 copies here. So if you'd like to buy one straight from me and have me autograph it to you or to whoever you're giving the present to, just hit me a message, let me know. You've probably heard of Michael Jackson, the beer hunter. You know, he's probably the most famous beer author and whiskey author. Yeah, so you can get a lot of his books, you know, fairly cheap. A lot of them are used. Actually, I like Joshua Bernstein too. He's got a couple of books on here. Stan Hieronymus, Garrett Oliver. He's a brewmaster at Brooklyn. He's wrote these 2 big compendiums, I guess you could call it. Randy Mosher. He also wrote the tasting beer book. Jeff Allworth, Ray Daniels. He's the guy who started the Cicerone. Sam Calagione is the guy from Dogfish Head. He has a whole book on how he started it and how, if you want to start a brewery, might be a good idea to read that book. By the way, this one that says Beer Tasting Party, I actually contributed to this book. Again, I don't get any royalties if you buy it, but it's just something cool. And just a lot of more, you know, just beer for dummies and just individual styles. And these are not homebrewing books. These are just beer, like 101 books. In fact, here again, I have these 2 books, these Marty Nakel books. Got them right here. I especially recommend the How to Judge Beer Like a Pro. The beer Bible, that's basically an overview of like beer styles. This one I highly recommend by Patrick Dawson. This is, if I was going to write a book on beer, this is the book I would have wrote. This book is awesome. It's got it's just really breezy. It's almost kind of like, I would almost compare it to like Maxim magazine or one of those men's magazines, but not sexist, not chauvinistic, you know. It's just like really breezy and funny and all that stuff. So again, these are just a fraction of the beer books available on Amazon. One of these days I'll go back through there and add, you know, try to get that complete list. Here's some beer movies for those of you that still watch DVDs and Blu-rays. Actually, a lot of these are available on Amazon Prime. Like you can buy it digitally or rent it. So like Beer Wars, that's a great documentary. I wish they would do a follow up to that, because that came out in like 2007 or 2008. A lot's changed since then. Beer Tickers, this one just came out. This is all about, you know, if you're watching this show, you're probably a beer ticker. So check out that documentary. You know, again, it's just it would take me forever to describe each and every one of these videos, books, and all that stuff. This one's pretty cool. It was about when Greg Koch was starting a brewery in Germany. That was a good one. I mean, they're all good. I don't think I've ever seen. If it's on this list, I recommend it. So I wouldn't put something on here that I don't recommend. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, so let's go to the beer glassware. Now I'm sure you've seen me plug this. All these, the first 8 products here are the Spiegeloo crystal beer glasses. The first one in the top corner here. That's the one I have. It's this 4-pack. Yeah, you can, some like Total Wine or other stores like that might sell it. But I mean, if you want to get it on Amazon, get it on Amazon Prime. And they come in a variety of glasses. Yeah, these are great crystal glasses. If you're an IPA, if you're a total hophead, you can just get the IPA glass. Or I love that Belgian tulip glass, the stout glass, the beer boot. This is what I have, the little tasters. You might have seen those behind me. 16-ounce can koozies and even a bottle koozie. In fact, this one is so you can take your glass bottle to the beach or wherever where they don't allow glass, and it'll be in this hard container. Same thing with this stainless steel pint thing. Here's just some can koozies and bottle koozies and stuff like that. This one's pretty cool. This is a beer can camouflage. So like it would say Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew on it. And so this is like you took your beer somewhere like the park or wherever where you're not allowed to have alcohol. It looks like you're drinking soda. And of course we have lots of steins and things like that. Actually, there's tons and tons of beer steins on Amazon. I just showed a couple of them. World Cup beer glass, and then just some other regular drinking glasses. These big, huge, what are these, 1 liter, 1.5 liter glasses, skull glass, things like that. So yeah, just tons, no shortage of variety when it comes to beer glasses. All right, so let's show you the homebrewing stuff real quick. Even if you're not a homebrewer, I recommend a few of these books, especially these first two ones, How to Brew by John Palmer and The Complete Joy of Homebrewing by Charlie Papazian. If you're considering becoming, or you are studying for the BJCP entrance exam, 90% of the material comes from these two books, as far as like the science, as far as like the chemistry and the microbiology and things like that, and like the actual brewing process. So again, even if you don't homebrew, it still goes over the science that you need to know. And if you do homebrew, or especially if you're a beginner or you're just about to, maybe you're going to get a homebrewing, or you're going to ask for a homebrewing starter kit. This is like the manual. These are actually pretty thick books, but they are really breezy, really easy to read, really fun to read, I might add. All right, so then the rest of these are basically just, all right, so and like the four malt, water, hops, yeast series here. Again, some of the BJCP test material comes from these four books, or if you're thinking about like, maybe going into brewing professionally, it just gets more into the science of it. And the rest of these books are more about, they're basically like home brewing recipes, stuff that I would say is much more reliable than what you would get on Reddit or some anonymous internet forum. These are real professional brewers and homebrewers, like Ray Daniels, the guy who started Cicerone program, Stan Hieronymus, Sam Calagione, the guy behind Dogfish Head, Dick Cantwell. I think he's he's Yingling, I think. I forget who some of these other guys are, but if you're a homebrewer, highly recommend these books. Or if you're studying to become a beer judge, or even a Cicerone, those are great. Basically, that's like, those books are the bibliography where they take the test questions from. And finally, let's talk about some homebrewing equipment. So again, if you're a home brewer or you're thinking about getting into homebrew, there's a lot of equipment that you're going to need. So there's like your, fermentation buckets, some growlers. I don't know why this is at the top. It should be done here. This is a bottle tree where you wash your bottles, then you dry them out on here. The airlocks, the hydrometer. Like, this is where you place it in the beer to see how much sugar the yeast has eaten. Star sand. You can never have enough of that. Just empty bottles. I like these the swing top ones because you can reuse them. It's a lot easier than having to press the bottle caps on there. So, and then the burners, the kettles, the stirring sticks, mash tons, lauter tons, sparge tons. If you want to do brew in a bag, they have that. Here's the bottle cap presser honor. Carboy, they have glass and plastic. I kind of recommend plastic, so it's a lot lighter. So, so if you're a beer nerd or homebrewing nerd or both, and you want to start putting together a collection of books or homebrewing accessories, or just the man cave signs and things like that, link in the description below. Just send that to your wife, parents, kids, best friend, beer buddies, whoever is going to be getting you, Christmas gifts. Just send them that way, and I will get a small portion of the proceeds or whatever. I get a little commission, and that's that's a great way to support this channel without just giving me. I'm not trying to be a panhandler. I want that way you get something that you want, and I get a little cash. That's just gonna go straight back into this channel towards buying beer or buying more man cave accessories and things like that. All right. So as always, if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys real soon. All right.